This video is brought to you by Storyblocks Video. I don't know, that guy is a genius. It's kind of the same as with Katy Perry. Hey guys, it's Jordy here for Cinecom.net and welcome to... Well, we don't really have a name yet for this series, so let us know in the comments below if you have a great idea for this series. Every Sunday we're making entertaining videos and we're starting off with a series of React videos. Today I'm going to react to Zach King. I think Zach King is one of the biggest inspirations for me. He's an incredible guy. I think if I would ever meet him in real life, I'd probably scream like a little girl. So we're going to react to his videos and I'm going to try to figure out how he did it. So let's get started with this. Janik made a playlist, no, Lorenzo made a playlist for me this time, and he's starting with Day and Night. Oh yeah, I've seen this. I've probably seen everything from Zach King. But right here, what's happening, this is actually very simply done. There's just a cut there. So obviously they first filmed during the day, and then they shot where he was kind of holding his hands up there at the height of the sun, and right as he took the sun, they cut to actually a ball with light in it. And then they took the shot during the night. Obviously, he takes another ball, he swaps it and puts it in place. So these are just simple cuts, but he paid much attention to the details where he's always standing on the exact same spot. And you can do that by, for example, putting on your monitor the previous shot that you took as well, and that way you can kind of align it or use a marker or something and make sure that you stand on the exact same spot. Super simple effects actually, but they look amazing because they're well executed and it's just fun to look at. This one was an easy one to start with. Never forget your breakfast. Okay, I can't remember this one yet. Oh, I haven't seen this one yet. Oh man, this is incredible. Okay, this is gonna be hard. This is gonna be a trickier one. This is not so easy anymore. Because it always takes some time with Zach King. You always need some time to figure it out. What we usually do is download his videos and then go frame by frame to see where's the mask. Usually it's a mask that he is putting somewhere. Because we've also done some copycat videos around Zach King where we would recreate an effect from him. I'll also leave a playlist in the description below where you can check out some of those videos. This one we haven't done before, and my first guess here is that he's actually holding a plate, like this iPad with some bottom in it, so that you actually have some kind of a cereal bowl in there, and then he would place on top of there this image of this cereal bowl. That is my guess at first sight. What do you think, Janik?
Yeah, probably just a plate with a bowl and tracking markers.
And tracking markers. You're gonna need tracking markers. Ping pong. Okay. I haven't seen this one too. What? Was that the effect? Wait, this is pretty incredible. So they're first ping-ponging there. I think this is just all real. And then suddenly, I think this is just a mask. Like they've masked him out or rotoscoped him out. Make the image start to flicker. Like fade right here. Yeah, I think that is how they've done it. Oh no, the camera goes back around it. This is crazy. Okay, I'm baffled. I don't know. I'm gonna need some time for this. I'm gonna need some time. That is crazy. How did you do that? Like at first here, I think, okay, they just masked them out, you know, you put the background, you know, just scale it down to some kind of a different shot. But then he walks behind that frame and the camera also goes behind that frame. There has to be some kind of a cut somewhere. It has to be, but I can't see the cut. If you would play this back frame by frame, you might have seen the cut, but I can't. A lot of masking, probably. I don't know. But Zach King is always masked. Let's just go to the next one, because I really don't know.
Jordy, you know what Zach King is missing in his videos? Some epic After Effects titles.
That's right. And you can get that from Storyblocks Video, which is today's sponsor. On Storyblocks, you can download high-quality 4K stock clips. There are transitions, overlays, muzzle flashes, Adobe After Effects templates, such as logo reveals, titles, slideshows, and so much more. And the cool thing about Storyblocks is that there's only a single price per year, which allows you to download unlimited video assets without an additional fee. I can highly recommend to check it out, guys. You can do so by clicking the first link in the description below. So Zach King, if you're watching, just check out Storyblocks. It's really cool. All right, now let's get to the next one, Janik. Want to play Blackjack? I've seen this one. Yeah, this is one of his latest videos, isn't it? Because he's doing this fast movement, you can actually add a cut in there. So you first do a movement with two small cards, then stands really still, have a friend of you place bigger cards in your hands and then do the exact same movement again. And because you're in this big movement, it doesn't, you're kind of masking out the cut in there. So that way you can make this work. This is also pretty cool. Forced perspective here. It's kind of the same as with Katy Perry. No, with Kevin Perry. Not Katy Perry. Kevin Perry. There's something there. A lot of masks. I'm just gonna say that to everything. Masks, guys. There are masks in this shot. The handheld motion. There's always handheld motion in there. Well, this is probably shot on a tripod, and then he has added handheld motion into it in post-production. Already in the first shot, guys, we have this here are the big cards. It's already standing there, and they've masked it out so that it comes in front of him right here. But as he walks to the back, right here, they switch those layers, and now this thing actually sits in the back, and he's just actually there like working on this thing. As you can also see it here, when the cards fall, the bottom cards here that sit on the table are cut out in such a way that the two shots match perfectly on top of each other. So it's not really that hard to recreate. I've seen this too. This is pretty insane. I don't think this is much editing, or these are actually printed. That's one thing, like with a really good color printer so that the colors really match well. And it just goes to stand there. I think this, is that a reverse? This might be in reverse, and they might have asked the people here in the back to walk backwards. Because I think it's really hard to get right in the position there. Or green screen cardboards. That's the solution as well. You have like stills that you put into these green screen plates, and then you just have to figure out a way to kind of get a reflection onto those plates, because that's going to be really important as well. Because as he turns around, you kind of need kind of this reflection going on in there so that it seems like it are plates. Oh yeah, here he jumps through, yeah. This is something famous from him where he'll also like run through a door and his clothes keep sticking to the door, which is really cool as well. This is also just a cut, so he jumps. Oh yeah, because oh no, you can see it here as he jumps right here. He already has the lighting from the hallway right here, so this is a mask. So my guess here is either the door is already open and they've put in the doors afterwards, or it are just two shots. Like one shot where he jumps against those doors, and the other shot is where the doors are open and then he jumps out. But then again, the train is moving. Ah, yes. They might have put in the background in there later, like separately, like move the background. There are so many different ways that you can do this. The door is open from the start. Right here, you can already see the mask. There we go. Zach King debunked. I see your mask. I told you, Zach King is just all about masks. How fast can you solve it? Oh, this one here. Yeah, with the perspective. That is also crazy. You can see here his hands coming in front of like this line right here. Like here, you can clearly see that it's just like a normal structure. But then when he lays down the cube right here, his hands come in front of the other cubes. Just like a matter of just with some Photoshop right here, where you make this. From the moment his hands come in front of the other cube, then you just like Photoshop something underneath his hand so that it seems like an infinite loop. And then when he throws the other cube to it, you just like remove that layer, and that is how he did it. So this is a pretty easy effect. Oh yeah, I've seen this as well. Was this in Disneyland? It's Disneyland vlog or something. No, it was around that time. He's just picking up himself there. Oh man, this is crazy. And then, how does he do that? Oh yeah, you can see that there's a cardboard here with the picture again of the background in there. This is clever. So at the point where this guy right here walks in front of the camera, this guy right here, which is all staged, you can see here in his pants, these are his real legs. And then right here, they've added a mask to that guy following him. You can right now see that these are different pants, or that aren't his legs anymore. So from this point on, he's now standing through that couch. And he can actually stand up and have his fake legs kind of just floating there. And then you can also kind of see the board. I've seen the mask, Zach King. I've seen your mask. Lorenzo, could you get me a coffee? Oh yeah, with the straw. I've seen it. I've seen all of Zach King's videos. This is pretty cool as well. So this is just the mask again. We've done something similar where Janik would grab like bills out of my hands. Yeah, so just have like 2 shots. That is also the reason why they've added like this white interface right here, because that way they could easily mask the straw that was needed, because this here is all real straw, this one here as well. This here is kind of extra painted or something, or stretched. It's easy to figure out, but not so easy to execute. He spends hours in his editing. Yeah, oh man. Everyone was tagging us on Instagram. Hey, Cinecom, you should do a copycat about this. We kind of figured it out, how he did it there. We knew that it were tons of masks. It's incredible how many masks that there are in here. So he is masked out in this shot. You can kind of see some dots there. With the whole ladder thing, we're still unsure about how we did the perspective. We were thinking about a 3D camera tracking there, where the painting isn't actually on the wall, but just a picture and then 3D camera tracked on there. But it has to be done so well, so maybe they've done it frame by frame. Anyways, this was a ton of work. This is insane. This took probably weeks to get done. This small little video took weeks, or 50 people masking an entire day. I don't know, but this is insane. This is so well made. Even when we were playing this back frame by frame, we had a trouble to figure out how he did it. That means that you've done it well. Also, the entire camera movement here, because if you're going to mask multiple shots, like how are you going to put them on top of each other if you are running around with your camera? Or did they place the camera on like a motion controlled dolly or something and then added handheld motion later in there in post-production? The crazy thing about this guy is that he keeps going to the next level. Like you see effects from him, like where he's kind of changing the colors of his t-shirt, like.
Stop, Jordy. I'm not Zach King. Your whole entire background is red. I'm not gonna do the masking frame by frame, okay? You should have thought about this earlier. Now you're gonna have to deal with a crappy mask.
Like this, now I'm wearing a blue shirt. You can do that easily inside Premiere with the secondary color corrector. So you just select one specific color and then you can say like, now that color has to be something different. Just go back to red. That is already looking pretty cool because definitely the way that he presents it, like he's making a sketch around it. But then every time when he pulls out a new video, he just goes to that whole new next level, which is insane, guys. The only thing that I can figure out is this mask right here in the beginning. This right here, guys, is a mask. And as he's going with his spray can over it, the mask is just revealing that. Guys, if you have an idea, let us know step by step in the comments below how he did it. We would like to know. Thank you. You did figure it out.
Step 1. Make a mask.
Step 1, make a mask. Step 2, let me guess, make a mask.
Make a mask.
Make a mask.
Step 3, make another mask.
Another mask?
Another.
Oh, another mask.
Another.
So much masking. This guy is insane. Zach King, you are such an inspiration, I don't think only to me, but also to the entire film community. What you're doing is truly amazing. Thank you so much for all those great videos and for the inspiration. So that was it, guys. This week you can't really vote for what we're doing next week because the guy who's editing us, that guy over there, well, he's actually going on vacation. So we're doing 2 React videos this week. So, but we got something really cool planned. So stay tuned for that, guys. Thank you so much for watching. And as always, stay creative. Janik, have you seen the Lion King film?
Yeah, I saw it.
It's really cool. They've actually used real animals in that film.
No, it's CGI, Jordy.
No, it's real.
It's CGI.
No,
Jordy.
they've taught the animals how to speak.
No, they didn't. It's CGI,
Janik?
Jordy.
It's real, Janik.
It's CGI.
Oh, that's real. That's real. The battle is on, Janik.